King Director of Athletic Communications, Travis Chell, here with head track and field coach Nathan Meeuwenberg. The throwers had thrown well here this spring in the indoor season. Can you talk about kind of how their success has been and kind of coaching them a little bit?
Yeah. So we have an individual coach. Her name's Coach Megan. And I'm just going to gloat on her for a second. She does a great job with our throws program. You don't necessarily want me to be in charge 100% on a throws program. But she does a great job, and every athlete that she has coached, has just improved immensely. So I'm going to highlight, one of our seniors this year, TJ. He was one of our scoring throwers at our indoor conference meet. He threw, and I'll just take disc. We don't throw disc indoor, but I'll take that. He threw 113 feet and 8 inches in high school. He threw last year, because obviously he didn't compete in outdoor. He threw last year through 135 feet, almost 136. So it's about a 22 foot improvement. And that has become the standard for athletes being coached under Coach Megan. Our throws program, I'm really proud of them. They're a program that is low maintenance. I don't have any issues. They love each other. They buy into the lifestyle more than just going to practice. I was talking to 2 of our male throwers, TJ and Braden, the other day, and they were talking about their diets and what they try to do to make sure that their body is ready to throw, because throwing is way more complex than just hucking around a weight. And so it's some of the most complex movements in track and field. And so they tune in their bodies, and Coach Megan kind of helps them do that. And they've built something that looks like it's going to continue to be really, really special for our track and field program.
Yeah, and she's an alum. She graduated in 2015. Her name is still all over the record books.
Oh yeah, and conference record books, more than just school record books. She has conference records. So she is. If I was a thrower in high school, that would be somebody who I would want to be coached at the next level. She really gets the whole picture of being a student athlete. Plus, she knows her stuff. So.
Yeah, and then looking at that, there's so many parts, bits and pieces to track. You got distance, sprints, jumps, throwing, which we touched on. Talk a little bit about the sprints and the jumps program you got going on.
Yeah, so we really focus on the explosiveness for indoor, and so we didn't do many jumps. And that was on purpose. We were kind of going to unfold the jumping program come outdoor season. I believe strongly in not overwhelming our athletes during a meet process. You can focus in on 1 to 2 events and then kind of expand from there. But let's really sharpen the pencil with those 1 or 2 events before we do anything else. And so, but for our jumping program, we have some recruits that are committed that are phenomenal, and I'm really excited about their potential. And then on our sprint side, and I'll say sprints and hurdles. I'll highlight somebody. She's a freshman. Claudia came in. She ran 10.42. In the 60-meter hurdles. First year coming into college, she cuts off 0.22 seconds off of that, runs 10.2. And that's a big jump, in sprinting and a 60-meter, you kind of really got to dial into those milliseconds. And she cut off a very good chunk of it. And we were preparing her for the 300-meter hurdles or the 400-meter hurdles. Sorry, my high school experience. 400-meter hurdles for college, and we were really excited for her. Obviously that got cut short, and so but to PR in a 60-meter hurdle and get that explosiveness, we were getting ready to really roll out a really good sprint side on the longer sprints especially, and so it was good. The momentum's there. We got recruits there. That crew was excited about outdoor season. They are probably one of the hardest hit crews that we had on our track and field team of outdoor seasons canceled. And I really felt for them because they love track and field. For the distance runners, they had cross country, they had indoor, but for and our throwers hurt too. But I saw some of the sadness and the text messages from the sprint crew mostly, but
yeah, it's a little bit different in outdoor sprinting compared to indoor. It's a little bit different for sure.
Yeah, definitely different. different heights of hurdle. You know, there's all these minute things, you know, that kind of goes into it. So.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add here? How's the recruiting trail going? It's been a weird month not being able to go out, and there's no events happening, let alone you can't go to them. But how's that been going? Anything else you want to add here?
We're still looking for, you know, 2020 kids. If you're interested, you know, we would love to kind of talk and see if you're a good fit for our program. And there is a lot of momentum though. There's an excitement within the program that you can hear it in people's voices when they talk about it. And I hope you can hear it in my voice and my coaching staff's voice, where we're like, you know, this thing's coming. One of my coaches emailed me the other day. They're like, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, but man, I'm starting to see some stuff here that this is going to get really, really special really, really soon. So if you want to be a part of something that's building, you know, shoot me an email, find us on, you know, you can fill out recruiting questionnaires on our website. It's going to be really, really fun.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of a history there too with the women.
Mm-hmm.
A couple conference titles and the men winning some too. So
yeah, we the women went to the national championships. My wife was one of the people that went to the national championships, which is super fun for my family really to see this program continue to take steps forward to reestablish itself on a national scene.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you and stay safe.
Thank you.